Welcome back to Lost Odyssey. Alright, let's finish the great ancient ruins. So the gist of this is that you have to actually push some of these pillars to activate some of the platforms.
I can see that, because I mean, I get the idea some of the platforms, do not move normally, but the weight of the pillar actually pushes them down.
Yeah, basically. And they even color code for your convenience. You can push the ones that are lighted green, but you can't push the ones that are lighted red.
How helpful?
Yeah.
I mean, technically is yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not helpful, it's just...
The ancient ones that built this shit were very thoughtful when it comes to, like,
How kind of them. It's nice to, for once, have an ancient civilization that weren't dicks with their puzzles.
Well, remember, Jova, in this very game we had the set of ruins in the middle of the forest with the moving boulder, so some of them were steel.
Can't win them all.
Guess not. Alright. Okay, so basically, now let's change to Seth and see what we can do. Hopefully what I've done there would allow Seth to progress a bit further. That's the basic gist of it. You have to keep alternating between both groups because the stuff you do with one group will help the other group and so on and so forth. Go on too. This
particular Belgian team, seems a bit potentially too calm. Not necessarily that you need a tense one, but I don't know, for ancient ruins with mysterious technology, this feels a bit too whimsical.
Wait, whimsical? If anything, the music sounds more solemn to me.
Well, okay, the battle theme I'm talking, yes, Jova, but I was talking about the dungeon theme.
No. I was talking about the dungeon theme too. I don't get the sense of whimsy from it.
Oh well.
Also, I don't really see the battle theme as solemn, really. Like, it seems energetic enough.
No.
Like, not top high energy, but enough.
Well, no, it's more so the victory fanfare that's super extra.
No. That fanfare definitely sounds like it's trying to go for them old Final Fantasy.
Alright, so now let's grab this.
But yeah, no, the music for this dungeon doesn't feel too whimsical.
I love Seth's animation when she's pulling that thing. It looks like an Atari animation cycle.
Yeah.
Alright. Now with that, the platform has gone up, so now I can actually push this thing here. There you go. So that's why I couldn't pull it earlier. I had to do that with Seth first. So here we are, and now we should be able to go to where Seth is.
Like clockwork.
There we are.
Hello.
Hi.
Success.
Looks like you guys made it through okay too. Let's get going then.
And the fast travel is activated as well. However, we're almost done the dungeon, so.
Oh, so no rule of 3.
Surprisingly, no.
Probably they did not want it to, have things meander too much.
Good on them for that.
Alright.
We finally made it.
Hell yeah.
Huh? We made it where?
That's a good question.
There's some nice treasures hidden at the top of this tower. Let's go get them.
Mom, can I have the big
would.
ones, please?
Yes, all right. Only because you worked so hard for it, my little man.
Thanks.
Alright, so conveniently there's a platform that takes you straight to the top. Like so.
Whee! I just like to imagine the whole party's grouping and scrunching together on that platform.
That's it. The magic stone! Cook, no!
Don't
Wait
touch
for it.
Leave this to me. I'm an expert in stonology.
You sure sound like you're stoned.
Well, I mean, he's voiced by Knuckles' SA1 voice.
Jensen, don't touch that.
And Jensen's like, oh no.
Don't we need it?
A little late to tell him that.
Let's see how professional gets this job done. Quiet, please. Thank you. You can take notes.
Oh my god.
Well, to his credit, what else could we have done? We need to get that thing.
That is a good point.
And Jensen is... Yeah, Jensen is the kind of guy that will say he's behind me, isn't he?
It also gives us an excuse for a boss battle at the end. Why not? So.
Magician Red, what are you doing here?
Oh my god. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess maybe did Sarah or Ming have like a spell to de-trap that thing, or
Maybe they were just going to. Maybe they were going to try to see if we could come up with an alternate plan. I guess, but
Instead of
Jensen
just
got.
rushing in.
That being said,
well.
that being said, this works too. So.
oh well, we could use the exercise.
I mean, we need to have
Boss fight.
we need to have a boss battle at the end of the dungeon. So.
And we're talking about 13. This kind of resembles a bit the Haka from Tajin's Tower.
Yeah, but.
Wait, the Haka, wasn't that Prince of Persia 2?
Remember, Joe? Well, common name deriving from Persian folklore, you know. The Haka was a demon that was slain by a hero in that kind of folklore.
That's
and as a result, its
right.
skills.
That's right, that was the sea that, like,
Yeah,
you know,
the
floats around the tower.
the malicious the sea.
Falsy, but sure.
Falsy, no,
Falsy, right?
Yeah, you're right. Although, fun fact, Jova, it's not the first time. Technically speaking, the first mention of the Dahaka as a type of enemy or boss was in Final Fantasy IX. Apparently, however, someone, either Armitage or Hollywood, thought that I guess nobody would get it, instead they're naming the Tarakan instead, which, I don't know, like, it felt unnecessary. In fact, my country instead kept the original.
Indeed. So basically, he countered my physical attack. Like,
Well, good.
bitch slap. All aquas. There we are.
Well, that certainly took a bar off.
Yeah, but as it was mentioning one of the attacks, it can also counter. Ow.
Alright, let's try an earth attack then.
And there goes another bar.
I also gotta love again going back to the names. Great creativity in naming. The Great Ancient Ruins, and the boss battle is the Ancient Fiend.
Well, he must be ancient, I guess. What is he, like the old chieftain cursed now to be a beast that scours the
Well,
lands,
as far as we can
guarding
tell, it's just the
rivers?
guardian guarding the magic stone, basically.
Of course the ancients had a guardian they worshipped.
I love how most of the boss's attacks is just him bitch slapping us.
Yes, that was one way to get the ancients to respect the clap.
Alright. What to do now? I've decreased all of its GC practically.
It's what now? Oh, right, EGC.
He's, yeah.
Look at
depowered bar.
look at the top left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess yeah, we'll use
So
force
once
here.
the
Why
guard
not?
bar is down, yeah, you can pretty much go in for the kill.
And we will all agree that violence with violence, but in the end it has to be this way.
Yes.
Exactly. As for Ming,
Because you're just like me, trying to make history.
Is that a that sounds like a rejected song lyric from DuckTales.
No, Dweebs, it's actually one of the lyrics from one of the most known songs from Metal Gear Rising. Remember, Dweebs, made from the same composer of Toontown.
Yes! I guess he really wanted to cut loose after that game.
To be fair, he did all those stuff in between. Let me actually use this time to check why not.
Did he also do a Devil May Cry game? Because Metal Gear Rising
No, I don't
feels
think
like
so.
it would not be out of place in him.
Well, not to be fair, if it was done, they would use the same, at least in some capacity, the same singer in at least one occasion, but I don't think they do. So there's that. There you go, Jamie Christopherson. Oh boy, there is a lot of stuff. Yeah, Toontown was the first video game that he did. There was he did some additional minor music for Lord of the Rings Battle of Middle-earth, which is an RTS, which I really like. But that game uses most of the movie score, so I really wonder how much he actually contributed. He did the opening music for the initial FMV for Mortal Kombat Armageddon, so there's that. Music for co-composer for John Woo's Stranglehold, which is basically a love letter to movies like Hard Boiled, the stuff that John Woo will actually made in his own country. He composed Jova for Pirates of the Caribbean Online, that.
Nice.
The
So he has a
Compass
thing
video
for
game
Disney's
one
online
day.
games, it seems.
Oh, that's right. He did compose for the Bionic Commando 2009 reboot. Well, the music was one of the highlights of that game. So, he also co-composed for the Lost Planet game, Dead Rising 2 off the record, some additional music. Then he did the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and after that, he did compose for Mighty Quest of Epic Loot, which I remember hearing about the marketing, but I never checked. I think it's another indie game. Then additional stuff for Dead Rising 4, and more recently for Fortnite, but it's never specified what specifically he did.
Boy, he really has been all over the map.
But I can tell that he did not really took off as Mick Gordon did after Killer Instinct 2013. Alright, we're done.
But I wanted to tell you, an asteroid. Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
I will never get games that don't just bother to show a health bar. Like, sure, they give us the EGC bar, but why not a health bar to go with
Usually, remember, Jova, as I said, usually the entire gimmick when it comes to boss fight is exactly to prevent that. Normally in the game you can use a spell called Libra to actually scan properly the enemies, but the bosses will do that purposely to let them, wanting to be you in a mystery condition of not knowing. Good one.
Can you imagine if the game actually went, yep, here's another boss?
You could learn from him.
I see.
Why can't you be my like my second favorite
You need to
mortal?
start bully Jensen yourself.
I love it. She's using Jensen as a son to prop up against Tolton.
Alright, back to the Nautilus.
Captain said, can I hold it?
I don't know. It's dangerous.
Ooh.
It'll explode if you drop it.
A little dangerous. I mean, that thing could kill us all.
Yeah.
Jensen.
Here, catch.
Jesus.
Tolton, why didn't you catch it?
He said it was going to explode. Oh, he's hopeless.
Why can't you be fearless like Jansen? So that was pretty much the Captain America.
Kami's like, stop
The
having
comedians.
fun.
The comedian's braver than you are.
That was
Well,
pretty
you
much
get
the
kinda
Captain
cranky
America
1,000
grenade
years
pin
old.
test.
Alright, so the main purpose is to have the Magic Stone power up the Nautilus, so let's do it.
Although I will say, it's an interesting change of pace to have the comedic relief actually be the one who has more guts than one of the characters who's supposed to be more serious.
I guess it's also because Jensen has been, for a much longer time, so he's kind of used to it at this point.
Jansen really does just go with the flow at this point.
Ooh, CG.
And I have a CG cutscene to demonstrate this.
Yes, it's just as the ancient manuscripts foretold!
You can tell it's more powerful because it makes the laser color purple.
Yeah, I'm going to make the Nautilus explode.
Alright. With this
That
basic...
would be a pretty anticlimactic way to end, Wibbs.
Alright.
No way to end it. Yeah, let's just, and the more realistic way as well. I mean, let's just get some random mysterious thing we know little about and try and use that to power the ship that came out thousands of years later. What could possibly go wrong? Bang!
You just described kind of a plot point in Final Fantasy 12, believe it or not, Weebs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good job I don't make video game plots. They'd be over in like 2 hours.
So where to now?
That or you just get vetoed at the drawing board on that.
Alright, that's it. Now, if I remember correctly, we're gonna go to the surface in a moment.
All right, I'll just pitch it to Netflix games. They'll agree like anything.
Oh my.
Oh. That tornado is carrying a country.
We should probably do something about that.
Probably.
Maybe.
Everybody grab onto something.
Yeah, it's kind of to notice, just in this core alone, the audio mixing is basically plummeted.
Like, were they running out of budget around this time?
I think
That's why?
I think it's mostly because the music is they're playing some of the louder music tracks in these bits.
Well, the thing is, like, even without that, remember, stuff like... Okay, maybe the sewer dungeon was discreet, but, like, as we get later into the game, it feels like the sound mixing has lost its luster. And, like, it'd be one thing if this is how it was consistently across the game, but no. The sound mixing was much better, you know, in the earlier half.
Troops up, dude. So, do we get another minigame? Oh, okay, no.
Alright. And there you go.
We have braved the storm.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay. Okay. So here, alright, if I remember correctly now, the plan is to... I actually forgot what...
Stop somewhere for repairs.
No, we don't need repairs, we're fine.
The last mission was basically for quote-unquote repairs.
Yeah, basically.
Upgrades, but yeah.
Okay, if I remember correctly now, I'm gonna go inside the Nautilus to talk to the people.
And when in doubt, ask the people inside the boat.
Mm-hmm.
We must stop Gungor quickly. It is our duty.
Okay,
I
Ming,
think-
do you have any more stop phrases to say?
It's so fascinating watching how this ship is controlled. I can't help but stare a little.
Even immortals have distractible attention spans.
You can see the helm pretty well from here.
I see Max busy sharing a brain cell with his grandmother.
What about you, Jensen? What do you have to say? So what's next? We're gonna track down Gongora and give him the works, right?
Yes, we're gonna give him a wedgie.
Sounds like a plan, yeah?
We can't kill him, then we'll bully
How about you,
him.
Sid?
I just can't let you stare, but I can at least teach you how.
We
No,
already saw those.
we already saw the tutorial, Jet. Sorry, Sid. But thanks.
Where is Seth? Yeah, where's your mom?
She's with Cook, as you're about to see. Right there.
I'm inspecting the ship's weapons. Could you wait a bit longer for me?
Sure.
I'm helping.
Sorry.
She's
Sorry,
helping.
Becca.
Yeah.
God, this retro music. I love
Really,
it.
it sounds like Uematsu had just finished to watch the first Neverending Story and just wanted to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Although, fun fact, the Never-Ending Story theme, they actually used that as the, well, ITV, one of our broadcasters, used it as part of the title sequence for the recent Euros, because it was held in Germany.
Interesting.
Indeed.
The guy who composed the theme was Italian, but still,
Alright.
Giorgio Moroder.
Alright, yeah, I remember now. Alright, so now we're going to get to this particular place, because there's actually a side quest we can do here with Ming, so...
Nemara Atoll.
Careful, everyone. We're in the home of a holy beast that's protecting this area. It would be a shame if we had to fight it. Holy beast? I don't think anything's nearby.
So here's this giant enemy crab.
The holy beast prefers to not show itself in front of people, but I can summon it with the sound of my harp.
You have a harp?
Oh, remember, Tail, when we first meet her, she's playing the harp. Don't you remember?
But like, she brought that with her?
Yes.
Apparently.
Well, Tail, if we can carry a shit ton of potions and shit like that, why can't we carry a harp at this point?
Is the holy beast scary? Oh no, it's a majestic, beautiful creature. I have not met him in a long time, ever since my memories were sealed.
Oh, so this creature will in no way attack us. Got it.
But the Holy Beast has always been here, protecting mankind. Everyone should be on their best behavior.
Translation, level up enough.
You got it.
But Tio, the Holy Beast would never attack us.
That's
Wow.
Ever.
In that case, I'd sure like to meet this holy beast.
okay.
I imagine you would. I haven't seen him in a while myself. Would you like to pay a visit?
She just said she would.
All right, let's pay a visit to the Holy Beast.
The
Casual
holy,
they're doing.
friendly beast.
It's kind of like how in Kingdom Hearts 1, you know, you can ask about the magic carpet, about, you know, oh, just a simple ride, and then Cool Caesar shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, look at that
that's-
cute little thing.
Like I said, Drova, that's basically the game's equivalent to, like, the Tom Bear, the Cactuar, you know, the
I had
more
a
goofy
feeling.
enemy. Yeah. Again, there is also an entire side quest where you fight Bear King, but I don't remember where it is. I don't think it's gonna show up in this run.
All right.
There are quite a couple of optional bosses outside of this one, Drova, but I'll mention during the fight.
The holy beast is here, isn't he, Aunt Ming?
Excuse me, when did I ever become your aunt? Well, yes, he has always been here. Even when I last came here, exiled by people.
Because my aunt is dead.
Exiled? Why? Because of the magic power I wield. People feared me for the power I used to heal others.
Of course,
Oh, yeah,
magic
this-
racism, of course. But why?
Yeah,
You didn't do
yeah,
anything wrong.
Thank you, but it's all right. The state of despair I was in back then is what inspired me to become queen.
Oh, so you became queen because you had a midlife crisis. Got it.
That and she wanted to
Like-
take down magic racism.
The people who lived on this land were simpler folk back then. They took me in with open arms.
And now they have arms of a different kind, pointed at her to get her to go away.
But I was so scared that they would discover my powers. I was worried about making any kind of contact with them at all.
Remember, even Khan kind of does that during his 1,000-year-old journey.
Dot dot dot.
That was when I discovered the Holy Beast. Even without exchanging words, I learned from him that faith in each other alone will lead to happiness.
Yes, Sakaguchi, I played Final Fantasy V.
I also learned that living in fear accomplishes nothing. I swore that I would become queen in order to help everyone live happier lives.
All right. Ming, that's really noble of you. You know, that's something I'll never be able to do.
Jansen, you're already trying to help make people's lives better by helping out the party.
Oh, it's far less impressive than it seems. I still have much to learn as queen, and I've been queen for over
Also,
1,000 years.
I just noticed that from this angle, it looks like Jensen is wearing Adidas shoes.
Oh my god, Adidas. Jesus.
I must apologize to the Holy Beast for being out of touch for so long. Now then, allow me.
God, did you just have
She
that
re-
harp
she really
stepped
did
up
run
on
her.
her ass?
Did you have that in her pocket?
I guess under the gown.
Yes.
Magic space, does. Magic space.
What a beautiful concert.
And yes, like Theo said, this is kind of a throwback to Final Fantasy V.
Well, I'm sure it won't attack us despite the fact that boss music
Whoa!
is playing.
Hey, is this really the Holy Beast? Why is it attacking?
No!
And right on cue.
Something's wrong! Oh, Holy Beast, do you not hear my voice? Magic's to blame for this, no doubt. He doesn't even recognize you. That or he just hates your playing.
Or he's very hungry.
I will do what I must. If we can restrain him for a moment, I may be able to heal him. Oh, Holy Beast, please forgive my actions. Now, let me lay down an OKO hit.
And the game gives you a chance to maybe change your party beforehand if you want, but I don't want to.
Oh no! The friendly beast is going to kill us!
You know, it's tough being so popular.
Sure it is, Jensen.
I
Shut up
wonder,
and fight.
is Jansen the most popular character from this game?
I'm pretty confident he's one of the fan favorites.
When it comes to people who don't know anything about the game, it's usually instead Kaim because he's literally plastered onto the cover whenever it's the artwork or the official renders.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously cover character, but I mean, like, you know, for this game's community, like, who's the most popular?
Probably.
Yeah, probably Jensen.
Probably Jensen, with Khan being a close second. Alright, it's just because the voice actor does such a great job playing the character.
Honestly, some Final Fantasy games could use a character like Jansen, like, whereas everyone's speaking all mystical and like they're in a Shakespearean play, then there's just the one guy who's like, dude, y'all.
Well, that's the thing, Jova. Supposedly, Snow was meant to be the Jensen of Final Fantasy 13. The problem is that he's not funny.
Well,
He's just.
That's kind of the polar opposite, Pedro. In that game, you know, it's kind of the polar opposite. Everyone expresses it as a more colloquial kind of term, but it's instead, you know, Fang potentially, and a bit Vanilla also, they are the ones that stand out because of their Australian accents. But
Honestly,
characters like the only one who expresses it in terms of, you know, great proclamation of justice and, you know, stoic attitude is Lightning, but, you know, Hope, Saz, and Snow pretty much, you know, use more colloquialisms.
I was gonna say, if anyone feels like the Jansen of 13, that's probably Saz. If only because he seems to be one of the few people who's not constantly spouting Shakespearean BS to sound smarter than he actually is.
Also, to mention what I was saying before, okay, if the one that I remember correctly when it comes to optional bosses, aside from this one, and the king, you know, creature that you saw before, there is a blue dragon, believe it or not, Jova. I don't think we actually played the boss theme from Blue Dragon, but you know, it is deliberately as a, you know, as a cheeky Easter egg of sorts. There is a demon called Persona that has a bit of a story attached to it, and then there's another one that I think it's called like the Eternal One, but I don't remember what that is for, you know, in this game. Basically, Jova, as a general rule of thought, you know, this core is where the game technically opens up and allows you to do everything that is optional before the final dungeon.
Basically, yeah. Alright, go ahead, Seth. And magic kablooey.
This won't kill you! It'll heal you! We swear!
There we go.
It's okay,
It's
okay. It's okay.
It's
okay. It's just a flesh wound.
Remember, we're doing this in order to actually heal the beast afterward. We get a 1,000-year memories accessory.
Very nice.
What? It sounds like he's trying to say something, but I can't make it out.
He's saying fuck.
The Holy Beast's words cannot be understood by normal people. He is spanking us and not cursing us out for hurting him.
Oh,
Yelling obscenities.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, not my problem. I'm just glad he's back to his old self.
Good old Jansen, not my problem.
You ruined my wigs, you
Hashtag not my
assholes.
problem.
Yes.
Alright, and that was the Holy Beast side quest.
So I guess talk to him, or
No.
that's it?
That's it.
Huh.
It's basically an excuse to provide some more backstory for Ming, which is why I'm showing it.
Alright, maybe the dragon could help us in this boss, in this little
I was about to say, hey, Mr. Holy Beast, we just helped you. You want to help us with these guys?
Oh, come on. You can tackle those guys on your own.
No, I don't
You're
feel like
literally
it.
right there.
Maybe next
Alright,
Don't
so what's
feel
the
like
deal
it.
with these guys? Oh, never mind.
Like I said, they're monsters that are kind of like the Tomberries of this game, like Theo just said.
Well, I get that, but I mean, like, well, what's their gimmick? Like, or is it literally just they hit hard?
They hit hard, basically. Yeah. God damn it! So much longer just to get out. Jesus Christ.
It's weird that you can't use a save point to exit the dungeon.
Like we've said, this game is definitely operating much more on an old school mentality.
Let's get out of here.
Which, I guess, if people wanted good old-fashioned Final Fantasy with the updated graphics of the day,
There you
there
go.
you go. Your specific vision is fulfilled.
Alright, and that was it. We'll get back to the main story next time. See ya.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.